Hey guys, while I've got a couple of you in here, if you're able to, I know some of you might be driving, so please don't do that. Please be safe. If you can you type in the chat where you're joining me from? I'm nosy. I like to know. I like to ask you about your area and your market. Hopefully you're joining me and you are a real estate agent. Today we are going to do Vegas. That is cool. Well, thank you. Monet, thank you for being here at this hour. My goodness, it is early for you, and just thank you for being here. That's all I can say. I don't know if I would be at that time. Hey, Texas, Danielle. Hello, Miami. I am joining you from Miami as well. Here in we have some cool weather. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. All right, guys, just one more minute and we'll begin. For those of you that are here, just to let you know, if you hadn't joined me last week and you have no idea what we're doing today, just so you can gauge your time, I do respect your time and I don't have any issue if you hop off. Today, what we're doing is a Q&A. We're doing Q&A based on just a November recap, things that I spoke about this month. So if you sent in your questions, excuse me, if you didn't send in your questions, now's your time to ask them. I didn't have anyone send anything in, so I'm assuming a couple of people on here will have something to ask me and chat about. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Greetings from Miramar. Yes, that's, well, just we're neighbors, you know. I'm down in Miami. Janice, thanks for being here. All right, guys. So a couple of things. I am bad once I get started talking with monitoring that chat. Amber will do the best she can to, poke me if I don't get back to it, just in case some of you got some questions. And I understand you're at work, you can't always unmute yourself, but that is what I prefer. If you can, please unmute yourself if you've got a question at all, or you just want to chat. Unmute yourself and say, "Hey, Rosie, stop." And then we'll talk. Otherwise, if you have to, please put it in the chat and someone will let me know. And I promise to look there before I end the session today. All righty. So again, just to recap, what we are doing today is going to be just a Q&A. Anyone have any questions for me? We're going to touch upon some things that we did in November that we went through. And so you're going to see this on most of my slides. It's Q4. It is Q4 already. How did we get here, right? So a couple of things that I just wanted to point out that we touched upon this month that you might want to ask me about. Just a refresher, or maybe you've implemented something that we did in other sessions and we want to talk about it, and I would love that. So things like Canva, logo design, and branding. I know Danielle and I have worked heavily on that together. Working with rental clients, we did that, I believe, just last week. Or the week prior. Open house tips, I did that the week prior to that. And then working with first time home buyers, that was the one we did last week, where I gave away the template. And then CRM software. Sorry, it was first time home buyers, then CRM software. So last week was CRM software, and I did touch upon all the different types of softwares. Well, then the major competitors out there, the names you're probably going to recognize, and we went through why you should be using one and how you can use it if you're not familiar with it. Remind, of course, prospecting and marketing. So please go ahead and unmute yourselves if you're able. If not, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the chat. All right, I don't see anything in the chat. Anybody have any questions for me about any of these topics? No, we're good. All right. Well, I do want to remind, yes, I hear someone.
Hi, how are you? It's Janice.
Hey, Janice, how are you?
Good, good, good. So it's my first time that I attend, and I did
Oh,
not.
thank you. Hello, welcome.
I'm happy to be here. Um, yeah, no, I would love for us to go over. So are you gonna go over again like the CRMs, or is this
Oh my gosh, no, that would take us all forever, right?
forever?
But
Well, then I
I
guess
will on the last slide. Yeah, I will on the last slide indicate where you can go ahead and catch all the replays because these are recorded. This one is being recorded as well. We record every single week and you can check out all the replays. I mean, we've been doing this now I think we're on 8 months. So you've got lots of stuff to go back and lots of great viewing material. You're going to have a lot of time to go through all of those. So you're going to see our Tuesdays, which are mine. You're also going to see some previous Wednesdays that we did have as well with Coach Rob Stein. And then you're going to find David's Thursday sessions on there as well recorded. So that's an arsenal of a whole bunch of stuff to go watch. And you're going to find all of these. So you will find my personal Tuesdays on Canva. You're going to find it on the logo design. You're going to see how we went several times and even spoke to Danielle about that. We worked one-on-one with her on her logo design and her new branding. We did rental clients where I touched upon the common misconceptions about renting and working with rental clients, how to turn your rental clients into future buying in on the skill of I wouldn't have had. And they love to, your renters are so grateful. They love to tell their friends and family who has helped them. And then again, they become your future buyers and you connect them with your, preferred MLO and you let them know that you're going to walk them through this process hand in hand. So I talked about that. I did open house tips, which was a really fun session. So catch that. And the first time home buyers, you'll notice I also gave away a template. If you want that template, it was a trifold template with the little, it's cute. It was a little path to home buying for your first time home buyers who are, otherwise unfamiliar with that process. Just go ahead and email me, Janice. You can email me at rosiesellsmiami@gmail.com and I'll be more than happy to send you that template. As far as the CRM software, I know you asked, that one's really great. You're going to want to screenshot the slides if you're interested in maybe changing CRMs. There was some information on different types of softwares in the different companies on that one as well. And then you're always it was scattered throughout those months of classes. You're going to find Remind. I talked about it, quite a few times. We had a few classes on Remind. And then prospecting and your marketing, ways to market, ways to grab attention. For example, I like to do pink envelopes instead of white envelopes. Little things like that. You'll find that scattered about, little tips on marketing and prospecting. But yeah, enjoy the YouTube channel. You will see the information on the next slide for how to go ahead and find it. It's right there on YouTube. Very simple. But please email me and I'll be more than happy to link you to anything if you have any trouble finding them.
Thank you. Yeah,
You're so welcome.
Yeah, I was just curious to know if anybody actually uses Chime since that's what we get, or Lofty.
Yes.
But, okay.
Are you what brokerage are you with?
I'm with LPT.
Oh, yay! LPT neighbor. I love it. So yeah, LPT family. Yes, we do get Chime or Lofty. I have not yet gotten used to calling it that. It's gonna take a
I
while.
know. It's a cute name though.
It is cute, but it's gonna take me a little bit. Yes, I do personally also use Chime / Lofty. So I am going to do a more in-depth, and I did say this when I ran through that CRM course session, excuse me. I did say that I'm going to do more of an in-depth. I do some sort of deeper dives, I like to call them, where it's not just a tip or informational session like today is. It's more it's a deep dive into one specific software. I've done that with Canva, I've done that with Remind, and so I'm going to do that with Lofty, Chime. I am familiar with other ones. I have used other ones in the past, but this is the one I currently have access to. So I'm going to let everybody know it'll be a Chime Lofty one. And of course, if you don't use that CRM, is probably not going to it's not going to benefit you a whole lot. But I do want to go in there because I've had a lot of people ask me about the drip campaigns and modifying, the smart campaigns. And it's crazy to me to have recently found out how many people don't use those. They're not utilizing those. Yeah. So thanks for reminding me. Yes, putting that out there for everybody. I am going to be doing a Lofty / Chime deep dive sometime very soon in the new year. All right, so I'm going to then move on if no one's got any questions for me. Double check the chat, we're good. So next week, please join me because we're going to be doing something pretty interesting. I am going to have a special guest on the chat. I have some people in mind. I will make that announcement in the Facebook group. But we're going to be working next week on marketing your listing. It's photo time. Let's talk about those photos. I think it's very, very important, not just because I was a photographer for 12 years prior to my career in real estate, but because it sells the home. It really does. So whether it's a condo, a rental, or this magnificent mansion that you're listing, your photos matter. And I want to talk to you about why and give you some staging tips. And I plan to have a real estate photographer in on the chat to sort of help support any of the questions you guys might have, and just to give a little insight into from their perspective, staging things that are simple, what things to remove, and talking to your clients about that, that help me help you. We're going to do this faster and easier and more efficiently if we declutter the home and stage it properly for these great photos that you are spending money on taking. So that's it for me. If no one's got any questions, please join me every Tuesday here at thefreedomzoom.com and register for all the Freedom courses at thefreedomcoaching.com. Please go ahead and check out the Freedom Achiever Academy for David's incredible coaching platform. You can always contact me there on the left-hand side with the flamingo, Rosie Sells Miami on Instagram. Let's be friends. I follow back. And you can also email me at rosiesellsmiami@gmail.com. And on the right-hand side is where you're going to be able to catch all those replays like I was telling Janice about before. Just go to YouTube and search for David A. Kurz, and you're going to find all of our replays under the playlist for the Freedom Academy. I see one thing in the chat. Hey, Janice. Okay, so my email address, I'll put it right here. rosiesellsmiami@gmail.com. Yep, that's me. You can find me that way, anywhere. I will always use that handle, Rosie Sells Miami, and I follow back. So let's be friends. All right, guys. Thanks, Janice. Looking forward to it. Oh, Yanetty, hello. Hello, ma'am. How are you? I was just about to get off. I just finished.
No problem.
Catch the replay, girl. I hope you're doing well, okay?
It was a quick one. No
I
problem.
know it was a quick one. I know today was a Q&A session, but next week we're going to do, if you look up here on the slide, we're going to do listing photography and staging. So I'm excited. Come back for that one.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
All right. Okay. I hope you're doing well.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
All right.
Bye,
Awesome.
everyone.
See you guys
Take
next
care.
week. Bye.